I did it! When you figure out the mechanics, you can beat the boss. Who would have guessed? Awesome. Okay. What is it? Oh my god. Welp. First death. Hello, sir. Don't mind the fact that somebody just died behind you. Just take some fuel and get out of here. If anyone's around. Okay. I know I said. I know I said I won't make a big deal of restarting, but I'm gonna make an exception of that case. No!
What's the acceleration button? I forgot.
Now that was a big brain play.
Damn it.
Thanks for lining up for me like that, y'all. I really appreciate it.
Get away, Watermelon! Get away, Waluigi!
You can do it, Chance! You can do it!
Yeah! I did! I won!
What? What?
Oh! I entered in a cheat code before we entered that mini game. I'm sorry. Let's see if he does it again.
Oh my god, I genuinely thought he was about to do it again. Gotta be a bitch. Damn it! That's fair enough. Really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the DAOs just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on. Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. Hey, just a mine.
Oh.
Good.
All right, let's go. I see.
Did not think that that would be the first fire door.
Smooth.
No, I don't like that, sir. It's me. I'm Destiny. Ooh. with all due respect, Okage.
Daddy? Hey.
You said, how's everyone doing? Probably the worst time.
All right, if I get to cool, I'll be very, very sad.
Don't fight for the coom then.
A funny
It's a
moment
battle.
fight.
I need a win. All
Yeah, I got the coom.
of you.
Ooh.
I'll lather it all over me.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll make you glow in the dark.
A glowing. Gotta be right here. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not beating an allegation, Charlie.
I'm built different. Controller, no!
Maybe you're just built worse. I mean, that's different.
I have just moved left and right this entire match. And right.
You're going up and down.
And left. And right.
So, this is like the one thing that's like really bad for me because oh god.
Oh no, I can't go left, right.
We got pushed.
And right. And left.
So, by the way, Psychic, yeah,
And left.
Fenric won. Right at the end.
Yeah.
Right at the end of Jeopardy.
Babe, I'm breaking up with you. It's not you, you are Poggers. It's me, I'm Omega Lol. I'm sorry if this is Pep Hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling Pepega and our relationship has been we're champ for months. It's time to end it, no Kappa.
Ripple, no, you can't do this to me. Not like this. Ripple, I can't. We could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away. No, no. He's back to where he's supposed to be.
There's an enemy in the door in front of you.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. Good, no drop frames. Last stream, I streamed on Saturday and had a hell of a time. I had to switch back. I see. And that's all we're gonna say about it. That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we go, food. Enjoy, enjoy. Are we drawing a little crab? Oh, that piece was something crustacean, so... Oh, it's a crab monkey. Oh, crab money. A fucking idiot. Yeah, I love, like, Oreo is like my favorite, like, mix-in, like, thing. Oh, no.
I love the weird, like, gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh, God. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good. Can you speak up a little bit? I can't hear you over the badass music. Like, I remember some things, but not everything. Okay, person, you might want to get out of your car because of this. You're staying? And you're even moving forward? All right, fair enough. So, you regret your decision, or... This is the tower escape music. my god, that's absolutely fantastic. So his whole gimmick is using the lens of truth and just being able to see where he is at all times. But I kind of like to show off when it comes to this fight, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe I should do that.
Good evening, everyone. Pop over here. For those that missed the stream today, we did start with a new PNGTuber model. So I explained it this morning, but I'll re-explain it. So pretty much, I did start wanting to do some more PNGTuber stuff because there are games that I want to stream on my PC because of, you know, better quality and stuff like that. But it's a little hard when the actual resources of my computer make it a bit difficult. So I've been wanting to step into excuse me. I've been wanting to step into PNG tubing for a bit. Lady, you're flat. Who steamrolled you? I mean, I'm 2D, but that don't mean I'm flat. So I pretty much was able to step into it a little bit with a site called Picrew, and that site helped me get a PNG tuber that I debuted about a month ago. And now we're debuting again with this new model, PNG tuber model, because we were able to raise the funds to be able to commission somebody to make this beautiful model. Do I still have their page up? I do not, but I could easily get it. But no, I don't even have to do that because I could just copy it from this morning's YouTube chat. All right, so VGen is in the chats because I do want to credit them fully. Lichby is absolutely beautiful. Their art is really good. So they did a really good job. So we did start our affiliate anniversary. So this week is a stream every day sort of week, because Monday through Friday I am going to be celebrating my affiliate anniversary in March 22. Don't make a patty melt now. Mom looks great. Hope the stream is fun. Thanks, I appreciate it. So in March 22 I did become a Twitch affiliate. Absolutely beautiful. Worked very hard for it. Absolutely love it. And I started celebrating it in 2024 and 2025, where pretty much I did go ahead and start getting back to my roots a little bit. Excuse me. I did go back to my roots a little bit, since a lot of stuff I did start with was randomizer stuff. So I do pretty much a whole week of randomizer stuff where I challenge myself to play Ocarina of Time and doing everything I can to try and beat Ocarina of Time with really hard randomizer settings by the end of the week. So without further ado, let me show something off. Alrighty, where's my controller? Where's my controller? Where's my controller? There it is. So we are doing Ocarina, and we have had a pretty wild run so far, because this is a little bit teetering on the edge of being a bit of a baby seed, because we have multiple songs already. We have the Ocarina, we have a sword for Link in Ocarina of Time, and we have a good amount of like adult items and even kid items and stuff like that. So there's one more mix to go around in here. And you may be noticing on the tracker some items that aren't fully in Ocarina of Time. Maybe looking and being like, why do you have stuff like, I don't know. Oh, I never marked this down. And this. Why do you have stuff like the Bomber's Notebook or masks from Majora's Mask and stuff like that? Well, there's only one way to show that off. And of course, I barely miss getting in during daytime. No, that drawbridge is going right back down. So, why do we have things that are centered around Majora's Mask? Well, we've streamed it before, but we go over to this lovely door over here. Normally it's a mask shop, but now it's Majora's Mask. We are, in fact... Oh, we do get the... Oh, I didn't know that that would count too. Okay, awesome. I got the shield... not shield. I got the sword in Ocarina. I didn't realize that it would share towards Majora's Mask as well. But yes, we have streamed it once before. And pretty much this entire week, we are doing the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask randomizer, which basically makes both games into one randomizer. So we have been in Majora's Mask already, as obvious from what's showing on screen. We also do just straight up have the Fierce Deity mask. I could have sworn we got this grass, but I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna have a good old time. We also do have a Pona song, but here's the issue. Oh, this doesn't have it set up in the randomizer for me to be able to just... Oh no, that's the other thing I separated. We have to find the ocarina specifically in Majora's Mask 2 to use it here, so I can't even do my example. But pretty much we only have 3 of the 5 notes that we could use in these games. So there are some songs that we have that we could play in Ocarina, but obviously we don't even have... No way. Okay. And might as well mark this off. What an insane run. What is happening? Ba 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 da ba da ba. Got a nice key. Been good on getting some of the We've been good on getting some of the items for the Skulltula houses, like the Swamp House and the Spider House. But obviously we got a long way to go. Though we can access the it's not worth going up there. What am I trying to say? We can access the swamp house in Woodfall. That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus. I still have my red potion, right? Yes. So we should head towards the witch. Oh, but you know what? Okay, we get Snowhead map. Also, the main thing that is probably inaccurate on the list is the heart containers and heart pieces. So I'll be honest, I kind of didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that they were even on the tracker. I should have known they were on the tracker, but I didn't even realize it. Still need to check to see what the tingle in Blocktown has. Can I just full on just like get in the water? Okay, yes, but can I? Yes, okay, perfect. So we don't even want to go that way yet, but it is good to know that we could do that. We don't want Tattle. Alright, she's going to look for her sister, but that's fine. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Ah, fuck it. At some point, we may need to... like, go through the forest on all 3 days. Just get all the variations and make sure we get all the grass and stuff like that. But for now, I think day 2 is probably like... the place we'll find the most. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I keep zoning out a little bit. I think he would have went this way. All right, here we go. Now, like, I don't remember. Does her sister come back? Yeah, she did. Okay. Oh, wait, no. She's just in the shop. Now, if we had the Deku mask, we could, like, do so much more. Sadly, we kind of can't. Now, I should go to the guy with and ask him about the pictograph. I should be doing that, actually. To get that item check out of the way. Have a guy poking. If you take the boat cruise, they'll give you one. Oh, okay. And of course, we don't have the Picto thingy, so we're just kind of vibing. Run. I gotta get the stick. Okay. It's really interesting seeing the massive frame drops. It seems like BSDD plus poison damage plus etc. is probably not the greatest here. All right, we can mostly clear this place out. I don't remember what ones we can't on, but we pretty much can clear just about all of it. Hopefully there's at least one good item. Chicken for adult or young Link? I guess we'll find out. If that's chicken for... Well, no, it probably would have came out of the baby... came out of the egg, right? That should just be the adult chicken then. Silver rupee for Gerudo training ground, okay. Oh. I never remember exactly where all the sculptures are, so I may miss one or two. And there's one over here. I don't think I didn't see you. last time we did this place, I explained this story, but it's been a bit. This was like one of the first times that I like really started paying attention to actual like stereo noises. Cause like, you know, I never really knew, like no one really explained it to me as a kid what the difference between mono speaker, like mono sounds and stereo sounds is. And if you're in the younger audience and have no idea what I'm talking about, there each like console has like their own respective like sound profiles and stuff like that. So what a thing that was around during like this era of video games was mono stereo. Mono basically was one channel, while stereo was like more of a surround slash like both ears kind of like contact. So if you had a mono sound, you pretty much were only hearing the one sound. While stereo, you would be hearing that same sound, but also like if a sound is going to your left, you're gonna hear it in the like left speaker. If it's to your right, you're going to be hearing it in the right speaker, and like so on and so forth kind of deal. So this was like the first instance I really like started to actually pay attention, realize like, oh, the game is actively telling me what I'm supposed to be doing, like where I'm supposed to be looking through sound. It's like really weird to like start learning about and stuff like that, because like they're in there, but I don't know why they're not coming out. There wasn't really like a whole point for me to tell that story. It was just kind of like, oh, this I found this cool as a kid and I want to share it. Not 100% why these aren't coming out, but I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll probably be making multiple trips here anyways, so if I don't get everything in the first time through, that's fine. Oh, actually, this is as far as... Oh, wait. Nope. Me when I lie again. After this, we should probably dip out. Like, after the next couple rooms, we should probably dip out regardless of progress. Because I do want to go to Romani Ranch since that's open on the third day. And like we could get more grass and other things that potentially could lead to good items. All right, we are at the point pretty much that I can't get those with hookshot, really? Okay, we are pretty much at the point where we very much need the Deku mask before we could actually continue, so let us dip out. We can head to Romani Ranch, which isn't that far from here. See if there's any good stuff we could get. Grass and like crates have felt like the best contributor to all the stuff that we really needed, honestly. Double magic, let's go. I wonder if the thing is specifically turned on. I didn't see an option for it. This may be like Majora's Mask exclusive only, like randomizer. But I wonder if it's specifically set up. There's a drink called Chateau Romani, and when you have it for the rest of the 3-day cycle, you have infinite magic. So I wonder if like I eventually get some Chateau Romani, and boom, I have infinite magic for the entirety of Majora's Mask, or if that specific thing didn't get turned on. Another owl statue for Woodfall. Okay. So whenever we get the ocarina and the buttons we need, we could fast travel to Woodfall. That's pretty cool. We don't have the Bremen mask, so we can't really... Oh my god, I thought that was gold dust. We can't do this side quest here. Pretty much this guy is upset at the fact that because of the moon crashing down, he'll never get to see his chicks grow into chickens. So you use a mask that you get in Lockdown. You use a mask to march around, which is probably one of my favorite songs in all of Zelda, I'm not gonna lie. And then they just magically grow into chicken. Sorry, again, I zoned out. I don't mean to be doing that. I really do apologize. Should I try to see if I get the dog going? Dog racing? Now, this is normally on complete chance, but also you get to kind of figure out if the dogs will be in a good mood or fast or anything like that if we had the Mask of Truth. There's things that they could tell us that, like, say, like, oh, I'm in a good mood, or I'm doing this. He started good, and now he's like, he wasted his energy. No. Ah, well. I think I got like 4th or 5th, so I broke even. Oh, okay. I was gonna try one more thing because I wanted to hear about something, but she kicked me out, so. What to do? What to do? I wear the Keaton mask. There you are. Hee-ho, hello, child. If you're attempting to fool me, it is impossible. We Keans can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. What instrument does the Skull Kid play? Okay. I didn't remember what instrument he played. Oh, he plays a flute. I'm an idiot. Can I try again? I forget if that's like a 3-day cycle thing, or if I could just immediately leave the area and come back and try again. Grass is back, so... Nope. Alright. 3-day cycle. Wait, why is this open? Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Welcome, Weaver, in the YouTube chat. All I see is just, she has so much homophobia in her eyes. I mean, there's probably nothing else we could do in this 3-day cycle, I'm not gonna lie. I think everything is gonna be... No, I should do before anything, because I don't want to lose anything. I don't remember what settings I did in that regard. I should deposit all the money I have. We get the 2 items, which have been useless. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna let the moon fall. And we'll keep looking around for stuff. See what's up. Back in a few. Ugh. Oh, I thought the moon would fall faster. I'm not gonna lie. We've in the YouTube chat says, streamer takes too long in the bathroom. You fell in, plus constipated, plus no toilet paper, plus clog, plus L, plus ratio. Can I bookshot to the chest up there? I don't know if I can. I could try to go that one and then go to the other one. Will this be worth anything? Probably not. Who says so? That's where that bell ring sound effect comes from. Yep. This game has a lot of iconic noises, honestly. There's a good chance that a good amount of noises you do hear. I didn't expect the timer to reset when I went in here. Oh, this is awkward. Alright, both of those are pointless. Well, we're spending the next 4.5 minutes in here because I have no way to reset time, so... Weave says, yes, stranger, I will give you 500 rupees I claim to owe you based on this paper slip you gave me, who I have never met at all, and said slip could be forged. So, it is kind of dumb, but the way that the person that the banker is able to tell how much money you have and how much, like, the fact that you, like, have banked with him before is that he puts a stamp on your head. So when he sees that stamp, he just knows exactly everything. Yeah, no, there's not any like in-game marker on Link to show you anything, but like he literally stamps on your forehead. He does it once, but the kind of lore implications it gives is that he stamps you every time, so that you know, so that he knows the exact amount of money you actually have with him. Stamp on your forehead, it doesn't appear on your actual model. Immersion broken. So, Majora, how's it going? Crush any timelines at any time or whatever? I'm bad at small talk, guys. Weaver says, it's you, Majora. You were the mask. Oh, hey, NK, welcome in the YouTube chat. Everyone's bad at small talk? Yeah. Welcome in, join the YouTube chat. Man, this is the longest 5 minutes I've ever encountered. I'm not gonna lie. NK in the YouTube chat says, let's be honest, anyone who's good at small talk just practice it in front of the mirror. Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that. I've worked at 2 call center jobs before. And both of them, they've tried to be like, oh, just make good small talk, you know, ask about the weather where they're at and all that stuff. It's like, man, I know you want not dead air while all this, like, there's nothing going on in the call while we're waiting for stuff, but it's like just making people do small talk so that there's no dead air is just like so dumb to me. Weaver says, I think it's just the average length of 5 minutes. It's just that you're so focused on usually on 5 minutes passing. Yeah, that's true. NK says, oh, I hate calls. Yeah, but sadly I'm good at it, so I'm forced to do it. That's what that image comes up. What image? Just like Link put on the mask and stuff? Oh wait, I just realized I kept... Okay, I lost a lot of stuff, but I kept my magic. Maybe the Chateau of Armani does. Oh, the Dawn of the First Day. Yeah. It's all from Majora's Mask. I was saying earlier, but I got kind of like distracted. There's a lot more things in Majora's Mask that like are kind of iconic that especially are used in memes than like you might ever realize without like actually playing the game. I play this game. It is truly an exceptional game. I know there's a lot of people get very daunted over the 3-day time system, but I promise it's not as bad as it seems. Like, it seems daunting at first when you first start the game, but when you're actually like getting through the game, oh, I can't even get in there because I need the Deku mask. Fuck. Maybe I could go to Snowhead. Nah, like once you get past the 3-day timer and like actually start playing the game, like it's so worth it. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite games ever. I like it more. I like it more than Ocarina. I just know a lot more of Ocarina than this game for some reason. Weaver in the YouTube chat says a toggle lock on, third person, constant loops, loop and cycle. Is Majora's Mask just a Souls-like? Ah, yeah, probably. Also, don't forget, rolling. Rolling is a big factor, but there's no stamina bar though. That takes away from it being a Souls-like, but there is a rolling system. Right, since I remembered how to do beam sword, I could go back over here. Okay, beam sword does not affect them. You know what? That's fair. NK says, gotta go now. Is this Papa? And say hi. Have a good night, NK. That's insane, actually. Double fucking defense? Are you kidding me? God, I've been not exploring this cave like an idiot. Then Weaver says, infinite stamina. Is Majora's Mask a Sekiro-like? Maybe. Not really much reflections, though. Or deflections. That's what I meant to say. I think if I use the hook shot on... the icicle up here, it allows me to get access to Snowhead. I think it acts like an arrow in that sense. Or not. Cool, cool. There's like nothing I could do in Majora's Mask right now, it feels like. Nah. Weaver says, you know, one series I did give the classic collection a try was Mega Man. Ah, I love the Mega Man games. Watermelon Orc and I went through the first 8 Mega Man games. And then next, plan we decided to take a break from Mega Man 8 because technically, like, it ended for a long time after 8. So we decided to take a break from the 8th formula. And then we're starting the X series next. I can't do anything with that. Unfortunate. Weaver says, yeah, I gave up after being the 4th game I played. I'll be honest, they're just all the same. I mean, they are pretty much all the same. Like, it's the same premise each time. Wily or some other person shows up, causes issues. You have to beat the 8 robot masters, and then once you beat them, you beat up the main villain, which 9 times out of 10 just becomes Wily. Who says which Mega Man is your favorite? It's like Asko, what's your favorite type of brand? I mean, I guess, but like I can actually name a favorite because like my favorite designs of the Robot Masters and what the actual music has and like whatever is added, what actual like new stuff is added to make it more fun and like cool upgrades and stuff like that. Like, while they are all pretty much the same premise each game, like there are subtle differences enough that I can absolutely name a favorite, which for me is Mega Man 2. Easily my favorite. 4 is a second, probably. And then I don't really have much of a list on hand, but point being, like, before I like talk myself in circles, point being, I can name a favorite and actually give actual reasonings and just, I just think it's neat. Weaver says, oh, it's just not that it's the same premise problem, it's more than just, I mean, yeah, but like that's how it was back then. You didn't get like any extra stuff, you just got a new full game that had new extra stuff. But I also feel like it's not a series that, while yes, you do get the opportunity to with the collections and stuff, it's not really a series you're meant to marathon. Like, it's a series that you could play like 1 or 2 at a time, take a break for a while, and then just move on where you left off at. Like, I think trying to marathon all of the games at once is not going to do you any favors in terms of enjoyment. Chris says probably re-download it later and try more. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, if you don't like it, it is what it is. Like, I'm just saying, like, things with it that retaliate your opinion a little bit. But also acknowledging, like, hey, it's not for you, it's not for you. I get it. All right, so what we're doing here is that there's an old lady that is bringing a normally she sells a bomb bag. Once she is able to get that stock to the store, but the problem is that once she gets here, this a-hole over here this creepy dude that I don't like, he runs up and steals the bag. So if you don't stop him, he steals the bomb bag, and I think it's brought to the pawn shop that's in town. I don't remember. But at the very least, he steals it, and she can't sell the bomb bag anymore. But that's also how you, in normal game, get a specific mask called the bomb mask. Blast mask? Tell me, damn it. I think it's blast mask. Yes, blast mask. So she gives you that mask, which pretty much acts as an early game bomb before, but it also damages you because you wear it on your face. Your face explodes. But again, it also allows her to sell the bomb bag. So we could see what else she's selling, because we saw that her shop normally is kind of ass in this randomizer. But maybe the bomb bag will be something. Doubtful, but maybe. Wait, so if I don't have the powder keg anymore, do I go back to Ocarina and re-buy it? Weaver says, foolish opinion, it's not for me. Everything is for me. I'm a greedy bitch. You know what? I love that mindset, honestly. Come on, Grandma. Come on. There you are. Yeah, just simply in the normal game, you simply just cut it off him and then he runs out of town, but they just cut all that out pretty much. Oh, red potion instead of the blast mask. The battle music is still playing. Okay, that was weird. Oh, I somehow missed this completely. Weaver asks, any idea or interest for the Legend of Zelda live action film? I would say I'm interested, because I am kind of in the mindset that I feel like Nintendo is going to get the right people mostly consistently with getting good films out about their video games, because let's be fair, Nintendo is very protective of their IPs for the most part. Like, it's something that they stemmed from the back in the CDI days, because all right, we need to do like Song of feeling for him or whatever. So I feel like the movie itself is probably going to be good. I don't know how much of it is going to be good, but I am going to be curious to see if it's any good. Because again, I do feel like that Nintendo is going to do what they can to ensure that their IPs, even in movie form, are going to be in the right hands to ensure like as good of quality can be produced. I really enjoyed, welcome in Void. I really enjoyed the first Mario movie. I thought it was awesome. A lot of people thought it was either good or awesome or just okay, whichever. But there wasn't a whole lot of people that were saying it's straight up bad. I hope that's the same consistency with the second Mario movie once that comes out in July. No, April. I keep remembering the fact that it's in April because it's of the fact that it's releasing on April Fool's Day. I think it's very interesting that they decided to make it a live action film instead of April this year. Weaver. It's coming out in a couple, and wait. Yeah, next month. This year, yeah. I think it's very interesting that they are doing live action for Zelda. Will it fit the series well? Yeah, probably. I mean, there was way back in the early days of YouTube where somebody had made a very well done live action trailer for Zelda that a lot of people, like the way it was shown and the way it was like produced and everything, made it very much seem like an actual real life movie, and a lot of people were very excited for it until they found out that it was a fake movie. So I think, thinking about that and how good that looked, I do feel like there is very much a presence that a live action Zelda will do very well. I just think it's a very interesting choice judging the actual stylings of the graphics. Zelda has a very, by this point, very specific graphic style that a lot of times when you look at a Zelda game, you know for a fact it's a Zelda game. So they have distinct enough that it's it would do very well as an animated movie, but I am not against the fact that it's live action. Void says, was that a rumor that there was going to be a trans woman actor? Yeah, so, oh my god, that the bomb was actually worth it. Okay. Oh, we're going back to Ocarina. We were going back anyways, but now it's even more worth it. There was some rumor started about it that was pretty much based in not much reality, but people looked at that actor. Yeah, we were in the YouTube chat site, Hunter Schafer, and she like looked like, I believe it's the fact that she's done cosplay before as Zelda, and like, or just like kind of has that look, but she pretty much can look exactly like a human Zelda. Well, Hylian, whatever, but real life Zelda. She looks very, 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 very exactly how a lot of people would see Zelda as a human / real life person. And people kind of were really hoping that she would become Zelda in the live action, but as far as I remember hearing, that they have gone with a different actress. So as far as I know, there is not a trans person playing in the live action Zelda movie. That doesn't mean it can't change, but as far as for Zelda, it's a cis woman. It was just kind of a thing that started, and then people were like getting more and more on board and really hoping that that would become the case, and then it wasn't, and it pretty much like stopped after that. Could head to, yeah, we could head to Kakariko. I still need to deposit these friggin' Skulltula tokens, so Weir says, all I remember is old screenshots of the IRL set or leaks, but as far as I remember, there has been like one official drop of like the actors portraying those characters and a couple of the set lists or whatever. Like that's pretty much been the only, like it's pretty much only been one drop as far as I have seen of that stuff. Maybe there was also, I think it was also leaks because, you know, people have fucking drones and just fly all over the place and can just easily see, oh look, a movie is happening, oh look, people are dressed as Zelda characters, and would have uploaded those online. But I'm pretty sure that was a case of the stuff leaked early, and then like 2 days later they were like, all right, well, it was leaked, so fuck it, just here you go. And then there hasn't been anything on it since. Oh yeah, did we? Oh, that's awesome, actually. That is the chicken for Zelda. Okay, beautiful. Wait, before I get sidetracked again. Well, that sure was pointless. Anyway. Who says, wonder how Gandalf will appear, even if even at all. I kind of wonder if they're gonna do like a little retelling of Breath of the Wild as a movie, or just a general Zelda adventure. Because I mean, Gandalf could easily show up regardless. But the thing with, if they did Breath of the Wild, then it would be Calamity Ganon, which wouldn't be a physical person. It would be a benevolent being type shit. So, but I do feel like that it'll probably be its more like kind of how Mario is, where it's like its own unique story more than anything. So I don't think it'll be a Breath of the Wild like, and could easily turn into a like Link going on his adventure, doing whatever, Zelda doing her thing, and then like Ganondorf will be the ultimate enemy. It's probably going to be very bare bones, as like intricate as the Zelda lore can get. It'll probably be more bare bones just for the sake of like keeping moviegoers like, because that's kind of the thing to like think about with these like Nintendo movies, is the fact that yes, it's catering to Nintendo fans. Like, God, look at the Mario movie having like probably 200 friggin' Easter eggs that are just about the actual game from the actual Mario games. But I'm going the wrong way. But they also like have to have a, I don't know, I don't like using this term, but also kind of like a normie type plot to keep people, like the general consumer, also interested. So I don't think it's going to be as like complicated or anything that the normal Zelda games go through. I think it's going to be a little bit of a, yeah, Weaver said it right, a safe plot. Exactly. It'll be very safe to ensure fans of the game can get what they want, but also like new fans can be summoned because of it, because of the movie. Which, if I'm wrong, I mean, I would appreciate the hell out of that. I do want like just a convoluted Zelda plot as a movie, but I'm also thinking of logical stuff where unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Can't have the storytelling that the FNAF movies did. Kinda, yeah. But I mean, I don't expect that sort of like stuff from Nintendo products. Like for the game, sure, but for movies, I don't think we're ever gonna get that something that complicated. Or like if it is retelling something in a much weirder way or anything like that, I think it's just gonna be kind of back in the 80s kind of deal where, again, it's a very safe plot and may have a lot of cool visuals and may have a lot of cool things, but the overall gauge being like it is going to be very safe for audiences to be able to absorb the movies well, but also hopefully enjoying them very well as well. I am still very curious on how the Mario Galaxy movie is going to do. I have been seeing like the advertisement and stuff, and like it looks good. The trailers look good. I just get a little bit worried that there's gonna be so much stuff packed into it for like an hour-and-a-half movie that it might be a little all over the place. People have kind of like started saying stuff to kind of quell that a little bit, but it is something that is a little... Oh my gosh, he didn't give me the note. Well, not like the note matters. We have a way to Death Mountain, so like that part's fine. Oh, Void, good job in the 5 watch streak. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, so was it this shop that had the powder keg? Yes, and it's just gone. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be an opportunity for me to see Mario Galaxy movie in the theaters, because I didn't get to see the first Mario movie in theaters. I just saw it in my living room whenever it came to streaming services. All right, I just realized what time it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and step away real quick. So this is the part of the stream where I go ahead and put my little beautiful baby bird to bed. So this is part of the stream where I implore everyone to go ahead and stand, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, use the bathroom, do all of the above you so choose. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of those things myself, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes-ish. See you in a few. Alrighty, we are back. Alright. Gotta start thinking of random places to go. We're already hitting a bit of a wall. Not gonna lie. I could do what I can in Great Deku Tree. That is an option. Oh, we might lose this. Wow, I haven't lost that in like years. That's crazy. There's like some sort of trick that you like go through to know which one's which outside of the camera. But I never really learned that trick. There we go. Doesn't matter. Don't need to learn anyways. A whole $1. Thank you, sir. We could get at least a sneak peek of the sculptures that are in this area. That's just sticks. It's either stick upgrade or just sticks. Wait, I 100% got those pots before. Why are they still like that? Nah, whatever. It would be great if I could turn into an adult. I guess I haven't checked since getting some of the adult items. Oh, that's fantastic, actually. Doesn't help with, like, actual progress or anything, but we could go faster. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Without it on, with it on. Without it on, with it on. Okay, I definitely didn't come over here, actually. Because I 100% would have gotten the gold dust. Let's head towards Lost Woods next. Oh yeah, I never did this. Dodongo's Cavern. We got the light medallion from that. There we go. That is the only dungeon we've completed thus far. Yeah, let's go to the Lost Woods real quick. We could go to Deku Tree, and we will, but let's go to Lost Woods real quick, because there's a couple items we could do with the skull mask. Oh wait, we can't give him the skull mask until Saria's song. Shit. I went the wrong way. Wow. Can you believe it, guys? I went the wrong way. A whole dollar. Oh. Let's see what we can do. If I had a actual Deku shield, that would be pretty poggers, honestly. But we don't, and that's kind of an issue. Maybe we'll find one in the Deku tree. Nope. I believe this is the room. You know what? Spawn would be... Yeah, shit. We specifically need the Deku Shield for this room because the whole point of it is that you're learning how to reflect, and he isn't getting any form of anything. I could Deku Nut him. I could slash him. Nothing will work, so I'm fully... Wait, I could even do that. Bet. Fully soft lock until we reset. Wow, a whole lot of nothing. Cool. Shit. Okay. Whole lot of nothing. Am I soft locked again? I don't have any sticks. I don't know how the enemy isn't here that... Oh wait, he's over here. Me when I panic for nothing? Weaver says, yeah. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, yay. Oh my god, I love accidentally clicking install on a new iOS update and having to wait 10 minutes. It has a new fugly UI. Yeah, sure sounds right. Well, even if we can't, I think the shield deflection room, that leads into the slingshot room. So we can't go into the slingshot room, which has 2 chests in it. But... Alright, song from Majora now. But at least we could do the rest of the Forest Temple. Like, we could literally do everything else. Or... Or fucking not, I guess. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. We don't need to hit him. That was a roller coaster of emotions. Maybe after this one, after we beat Deku, we could try out to see if we could go to the Temple of Time again. See if I can actually become an adult this time, or if I'm still stuck like that. Like, if it's a thing of like, oh, you can become an adult, you just won't have the Master Sword. That's fine. I don't care about that. It's just needing to be an adult for the differences. Who says forever child? Yeah, probably, maybe, honestly. Meh. Meh. So, I mentioned a few times already, but there's the person I watch, Majin Phil. He's somebody who is very much a... Oh, wait. Can we even put in... Fuck, we can't fight Goma. That sucks. Okay. And I didn't pick up a shield at some point, right? A Deku shield? No. Okay. That's so annoying. But whatever. So the person that I watch, Majin Phil, he recently did a video. So recently there's been a mod that was introduced into Ocarina of Time where somebody was able to make it to where the 3 transformation masks for Majora, so Goron, Zora, and Deku, all 3 of them were able to be placed into Ocarina to allow for those transformations in Ocarina. So you could be rolling around Hyrule Field as a Goron, swimming around as a Zora, doing something as a Deku Scrub. Honestly, that one seems the most redundant and pointless, but he did a video recently where basically he was checking that mod out. And pretty much because of those transformations, he pretty much made the video to be like, let's do as much as we physically can without needing to utilize normal Link at all. Fuck. Okay, yeah, we need the Master Sword. Oh, we're hitting a bad wall here already. But he specifically set up in the randomizer. Like, it was set up as a randomizer, and the mask was just given to him. And like he set it up in the randomizer itself that anything as an adult, like that normally would be locked behind as an adult, like the hook shot or the bow and arrow and stuff, could also be used as a child. So he pretty much was able to go through the entirety of Ocarina of Time as a child, which was crazy to see. Damn it. We've in the YouTube chat says, what is it with modern UI's obsession with rounding out the buttons and looks of things like what's the matter, round boy? Afraid of little squares and points? Yeah. I don't know. It's a very... UIs are a very interesting topic in that regard. Shit. There we go. Hold on. Or nothing. Even worse. Nothing. Oh. Alright, let's go to Bomb Shoe Bowling. This and fishing are my least favorite mini games in the whole game. Cool, a whole $1. Piva says they're literally going to college for UI. That's awesome. Oh. It's just interesting, like... Even before AI, like, not to delve this into a potential AI talk or anything, but, like, even before AI, we've kind of been seeing like, UI changes for companies that... are just fucking ugly, but they try to gaslight you into thinking it's like the greatest fucking thing that they've ever done in their careers. Okay, whatever. It's for a green fucking rupee, who cares? That's a lot of nuts. Like, even think of, like, Discord, like, the last few years, they've been, like... There's been a whole thing going on with Discord that's basically been... Discord introduced a new UI change. Everyone hates it. It's the worst goddamn thing ever. After a couple months, okay, I guess I'm starting to get used to this. It's not... It's still bad, but not the worst thing ever, I guess. A few months later... Alright, I guess I'm finally used to this bad UI. As long as it doesn't change again, I should be okay. a month later, Discord announces Discord changes the UI again in a random update. And it's just like a never-ending cycle, pretty much. Okay. Seems like you have nothing. We've said there is no UX design that could satisfy everyone, including Apple's over billions of customers. Well, at least can it bare minimum not be dog shit? Well, that's the thing. You expect Apple to actually give a shit. Like, I'm not a full-on Apple hater, like iPhone hater or anything like that. But as somebody who has been paying attention heavily to Apple for the last almost 10 years even, they have truly stopped giving a shit. It's like they stopped giving a shit, but they also very much want you to stay on their ecosystem no matter what, because the bigger numbers make them look better. Like, they stop caring, but also they'll do everything they can to make sure you stay on their ecosystem, because if you're not on it, and as a previous Apple user, they're gonna try and make it hell on earth. Viewer says, isn't the little animation bubble for when you click on something cute now? And now it's transparent and rounded. Bro, I'm sorting out my point file. I literally don't care. Honestly, though. Like, they make it seem like you have to give a shit about it. It's like, it's so dumb. I'm sure your techs spent thousands of hours making that little bubble cute and everything, but holy shit, I don't care. There's also the fact of, like, they're so friggin' I don't want to use clingy. That's not a word. That's not the word I want to use. Like, what am I trying to say? Like, it's the fact that you can barely change anything on your iPhone or iPad or whatever. Like a benefit with Android is the fact that it's very open for allowing you to do whatever you want on it, which can lead to not great things as it is, but at the same time, the fact that you have that freedom is very cool. Because, like, hey, Android does a really shitty change that you don't like. Okay. You just can download an app that just changes it. Meanwhile, like, you whatever Apple feed you, like, you are stuck with it and you have to be forced with it. Like, is Android perfect in its own right? No, absolutely not. But God. And, like, I know I'm going to be biased regardless because of the fact that I've been with Android for literally all of my life having a cell phone. But oh my god, every time I see literally anything on Apple's end. And like, I'm not saying there's bad, like it's solely bad stuff on Apple. Like, don't get me wrong in that regard as well. It's just that, oh my god, the people that you want to stick with as your dying saviors, pretty much, they just don't care. I don't know how else to say it. They just don't care. But you still think they care, so you'll keep giving them your money. Oh, I remember what I was gonna go. I guess it's time for fishing. It's like, the moment you try to customize anything to make it to where you want it, not what Apple wants, to where you want it, like, so much bad shit comes from it. It's like, I get it. It's not an open thing, like open source like Android pretty much is, but like, dear God, make it better then. Make it something that people actually want to give a shit about, or give very minimal customization that is better than what is already available. The only time in my life I really thought about trying iPhone was, I think it was the 12 that started talking about all this like gaming shit. Like, I forget, they have their own like gaming ecosystem. I forget what it's called, but like that, they set that up around the iPhone 12, and they talk so much hype around it. And I like, from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Like, the fact they are able to run some modern games on a phone, like an iPhone or anything, is very impressive to me. Boy, there's so many other issues with it that just doesn't justify the means for me. But I almost contemplating it, but then I started looking at prices. I was like, you know what? I think I'll stick with my shitty phone. Thank you. I did have a shitty phone at the time. This probably isn't 6 pounds. £5, yeah. There was like a few people at my old job while I still... You bitch! There's a few people at my old job that very much acted like those ride or die Apple fanboys and fangirls. Like, it was insane talking with them sometimes. Because literally you would bring up anything negative that Apple is doing. Because like, there's a lot. And they would just like be sitting there defending them as if Tim Cook himself was about to walk in to the office building and be like, thank you for protecting iPhones. Here is $1 billion. Like, and like, don't get me wrong, I was a little snobby at times about the fact I was on Android, kind of being like, you know, the whole thing of like, if you own an iPhone, you're getting features that Android has had over 5 years by this point. And I would bring that up, being like, hey, had that forever, but sure, glad Apple is finally getting something like that. And they would like actually get mad at me for that. It's like, yeah, maybe I was being a little prickish about it, but like, brother, your fucking phone is not going to give you $1 billion for riding or dying it. Like, acknowledge the faults at least. But then it's like, oh, but when Apple is doing it, they're like, they're fucking, what was it? Like, when Apple's doing it, they're making sure it's cooked in the oven and done very well so that it's perfect by the time it comes out. It's like, and then there's so many instances, maybe not so many, but there's been instances where these features that Apple is introducing is released and it's kind of utter dog shit under them. Weaver says, why can't you argue about something more interesting and fun? Who gives a fuck about a company? At least Xbox versus PlayStation is more fun because you're arguing over games. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. I know this is going to be mean to say, but there are the people that are like genuinely so ride or die Apple products. Like, they won't get a tablet unless it's an iPad. They won't get a phone unless it's an iPhone. They won't get a laptop unless it's an iMac. Like, every single Apple product imaginable needs to be in their hands if they're going to use that technology. It's very much a cult mentality. I'm not going to lie. Like, like again, I know that's mean, but like, that's how it genuinely feels. Because like, you try to talk to them about literally any other type of device and they'll look at you like you just murdered their second born child. But then, like, even if you would, like, say, like, hey, XYZ with Android or Google phones or whatever, they'll immediately be like, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah with Apple, and it's better, so fuck you. Like, they're so mean about it. It's so bizarre. Like, yeah, I'm attached to my Android phone to the point that I could say I will never get an iPhone. But in that sense, it's, oh my God. In that sense, it's a preference, not I'm going to ride or die for the Samsung Android phone in my pocket. Weaver says the mega corporation with slave mining in Africa isn't gonna fuck you, bro. Yeah, exactly. Did I ever? I don't remember if I did. I mean, I think I did because I remember taking... Or did I take the... yep. This morning is becoming a blur. Fuck it. We'll try and see what's up over here. I don't know. I'm done with my apple tirade. I'm gonna kind of like start talking myself in circles. But it's just such an interesting thing. Like, it was so weird and interesting at the same time working with people that were forever like apple and nothing type mentality. Brother, okay. I mean, there's lots of things I could do as an adult, but I can't become an adult. I can't access his domain because I can't play the Ocarina fully. Dongo's Cavern we already did. You can't finish Deku Tree without a Deku Shield. Excuse me. We already talked to Zelda. I mean, I guess we could try and look for more stuff in Majora's Mask. Weaver says, Weaver says, it's may I be excused. What? That's not the mask I wanted. It says you burped or whatever, and said, excuse me. Ow. Guess we could do this minigame. Oh, okay. Probably the easiest variation of that minigame I've ever played. See, the rut that we're in right now, the problem that sucks with it is the fact that we can't enter any dungeons or temples right now. That's kind of what sucks. Oh, we're losing this. Yep. All right. That was not a good thing. Are you kidding me? We lost again. Shit. I don't mind this minigame. It's just that there's random things like this where the RNG is just bad. There we go. Even less rupees than the first time. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, I never realized. I don't think I realized I even got the All Knights mask, honestly. Can we do this minigame? I don't remember if we can with or without the bow. Yeah, we can't do it without the bow. Got it. Can this minigame be done without? It needs bombs and bomb chews and bow. This one needs bombs. Okay, we need bombs for that one. So we need the respective items. So there's like another bow minigame that we can't even play as well because we don't have the bow. I mean, technically, because we, in a sense, have access to Epona, once the third day comes, we could use that to go to, like, Stone Tower and the ocean. I really can't climb over that? Nope. Unfortunate. Also, I'm realizing now as to why we have the ocarina in Ocarina, but not actual Majora's Mask. It's because I didn't set it up to share. I didn't set it up to share the fairy ocarina. Once we get the Ocarina of Time, then we have it in Majora. But fairy ocarina is a no-go. Any angle I could go with this? No. We had the Goron mask. Wait. No, we don't. Okay, I was gonna say. That's another playthrough that I did at some point that I realized I had the Goron mask. Can't do anything about that without Goron. So yeah, we might need to wait until the third day. So at the very least, getting Epona will... give us access to more areas. Anyway, I apologize. I explained a very long-winded story this morning, but I am on the EP side, I'll be honest. Do, 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 do. Oh, I guess I could mark this off. I didn't even realize I didn't. Physically anything else that we could do in Clocktown? Oh, you know what? Uh-oh, shit. Oh, that almost got messed up. There we go. Well, unbelievable. Cherish it well. You gave me a fucking $1. Don't spend it all in one place now. One thing I did a lot as a kid was trying to like get the dance here like perfectly in sync. I would wait for them to spin and do that, and then and just kind of sit here watching it, proud of the fact that I would be able to get in sync like this. But also listen to the song, because the song is a banger. We're in here, I know that. You didn't have anything interesting. Yeah, alright. Do 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 be do boo 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 do boo do booty do. We were singing up dance emotes with your friends in a multiplayer game. Yeah, pretty much, exactly, right? All right, let's go get Epona. I don't know where to go first. I guess we could go towards like Stone Tower. Or like Akana Graveyard, I should say. No, we can't. No. We can head towards up that area, but we don't have a bow to... I don't know, we'll see. We have a full in-game day to figure out anything, and hopefully we get something. Weaver says, "I'll be it for me, but I could be back in a bit depending on how long you're still stressing." Or streaming, but that also works. Yeah. Have a good night, Weaver, if I don't see you. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh. It just gives me access to a bow on Epona. Oh yeah, because the only way that you can get... Oh, because the game thinks you have a bow. Because the only way to get Epona... tried this last time. I don't think I can. Yeah, there's not enough space. I very much tried to last time I did one of these. I don't remember if it was on stream or the last time in general. I desperately was sitting there trying to... Oh, wait, no, other end. I was desperately sitting there trying to... jump over that fence because I had seen a speedrun tactic on Majin Phil and I couldn't figure out how to get that to work. So I was desperately trying to jump over that gate, but there just wasn't enough room for it. Why are there so many bomb shoes? In terms of going until I'm done, I'll probably wrap her up around our normal time. Normally we wrap up around like 10 my time, which is in an hour and 15 minutes ish. Okay, we have our first warp song. That does kind of help. I don't remember if I could actually play that yet, but that is an option. If I had the captain's hat, I could make it like when it got nighttime. I could make it nighttime. Well, if it was nighttime, I could talk to skeletons that would let me in these graves. Sadly, we don't have that, right? Let me triple check because I'm not trusting my own tracker. No. But we can go ahead and equip you. And you. God, I hate these things. Yeah, so we can't go up there because, I mean, we have the hook shot. Oh, you know what? Yes, the fuck we can. As long as those things aren't being annoying. Wow, they really... I mean, it makes sense. Okay, yeah, so that is an option. It makes sense, but they really were just like... early in development, specifically being like, hey, we are not going to allow you to use the US Deity's mask outside of boss battle, so we're not even going to program it. The sword will act like a sword. But the actual laser beam, that can't hit shit. Like, again, it makes sense. Why would they put in the resources for something that they knew for a fact was only going to be used in boss battles? Man. What's that? Oh, just milk. Milk. Okay. I have to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Alrighty, let us continue. I also feel a bit of a headache coming on, unfortunately, but there's not really anything I can do about that. In here, because we need meal shield. Anything worth it up there? Can't hookshot anything. No, not really. We had the bow, we could use the light arrows. We had the mirror shield, reflect light. Don't got either. There's a glitch you could do that lets you just like get in here before you're even supposed to be able to. Do not remember how to do it though. All right, let's head up to Akana Canyon. Try to see if we could do anything else, because I don't even know if we have the notes possible to go to the Spirit Temple as young Link. Oh, okay. Couple's mask can be used for literally one thing. Hopefully Tingle has something this time. I still never checked him in Clocktown, I just realized. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I can do this, no. I mean, I probably can, but I think I'll wait until we had the bow, because it's pretty much that entire thing is essentially the ghost fights from the Forest Temple in Ocarina. So I guess we could go through the well. Yeah, the ghost fights, like, from the Forest Temple. We go through the temple and fight the 4 spirits, light the torches, etc., etc. Like, essentially a gauntlet of that, but also a little bit harder. Like, 3 of them I know for a fact I could do. I don't know if the 4th one I could do. I think Fierce Deity is going to be a little pointless in here, not going to lie. Alright, we get more nuts. That's good. Oh, yeah. There we go. We don't need that. The Fierce Deity was useful for one thing, at least. Right, so that's all set. Nope. And just go this way. I don't even know if we'll fully be out of the well by the time the clock finishes. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we will be needing a second trip to the well. For quite a few reasons. How'd I get turned around there? That's weird. I wonder if I could go fast enough. That I can make it back to Clocktown. To deposit all of my money. Doing that in 3 minutes? That seems plausible to me. Yeah, I didn't think so. We made it! Since I feel like we kind of burned the barrel on everything we could possibly do in Akana Canyon right now. I think next course of action is once we get to the 3rd day again, we go to the ocean and see everything we could potentially do there. I knew this would happen. I knew that I'd be like, oh, baby seed, and now we're sitting here like popping pimples over trying to find the littlest things. Was it 45132? 43521. I think we'll exhaust what we could potentially do on the final day in the ocean. I wonder. Yeah, I figured not. Once we exhaust all that, I think I'll go ahead and call it, because I can feel my headache getting a little bit worse. And I'm already tired as it is, so I think I'm just gonna rest up. A couple more, guys. Just a couple more. I'm an idiot. I did one too many. I wasn't fully looking at the screen. I'm stupid. Oh well, whatever happens, happens. Oh, excuse me. can't fully tell, but I feel like Fierce Deity, because of his size, is a little bit faster than the Bunny Hood. I can't fully tell, though. Let's try to get literally anything done. At the ocean place. Opponent, please. Hop over here. Oh, brother. I mean, we wow, what am I trying to say? We can head towards, like, this game's variation of Zora's Domain. Okay, cafe mass. That'll get us a couple checks. I forgot if there were actual like beehives in here or not, but no. I don't think there's any grass over there. I think what's mainly over there is just the fairy fountain for this area. Pointless shop, yay, love it. Yeah, all right. Nothing in here. I mean, there's stuff in there, but you know, time crunch and everything. Need the mountain title deed for that, so we can't trade with him yet. Pretty sure that's it. I doubt there's anything else we could find, so Here's how we save all that money. Yay! Oh, anyway. Alright, a half hour from where we normally call it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I do apologize for ending early, but not feeling the greatest, so hopefully headache gets better tomorrow. Hopefully I could get something with caffeine in it, because I could feel that it's probably a lack of caffeine headache, which isn't great. But yeah, thank you everyone for making day one a decent success. I hope to make the rest of this week super fun as well. There's one thing that is going on that I am really hoping to enact maybe even tomorrow, but I am being coy on purpose, and we'll kind of see. Yeah, that's really all I could say. So YouTube chat, I'm gonna, well, okay, I'll get ahead of myself. Tomorrow we are going to be back with more Zooter or Zoot MM and have a good time with that. Maybe, well, hopefully we would make more progress, or if we're gonna have a day of complete not progress, that'll be bad. But all right, now YouTube chat, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go while I wait out to the lovely Twitch chat. So see you soon, YouTube.